2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. New Orleans is one of the teams right now playing very consistently. They are really playing at a high level right now, going 8-1 over the last 9 games. Hey, we'll be keeping an eye on Andre Drummond tonight. 9th overall pick back in 2012 out of UConn. Shaq, he's still a very young big with a lot of room to grow.
He's an incredible offensive and defensive rebounder, Ernie. One of the hardest box-out assignments in the league since Dennis Rodman.
You know what, though? Last year he started taking some shots outside of the paint, which was surprising but good. Opened up his game a little bit, but he's best when he's finishing at the rim.
That'll wrap it up for now. Let's go courtside, and we'll see you later.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. Last game for the Pelicans, they picked up a W against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And in that game, they get damaged in a variety of ways. They were more or less unstoppable offensively.
Showed off all of their weapons and resources at that end of the floor. Really just put on a marvelous show.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Andre Drummond is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Derrick Williams. And it's Rubio in at the point. Drummond a screen. And Rubio kicks to DeRozan. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And it's the Warriors' ball. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And that one's good. Drummond.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Rose kicks to Gay. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Rose dishes to Favors. Just 5 to shoot. 3 from Gay. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him. Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Williams has got his first points of the night. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Kobe against DeRozan. Passes it to Hazanya. He kicks to Favors. Here's Hazanya. Clock at 6. And Kobe, here we go. And the wide open shot from Rose. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
And Rubio kicks to Williams. Pass to DeRozan. No luck. Nice D from Bryant. Warriors leading by 5. Golden State moving the ball around. Gay outside. Pass to Hazanya with the shot. The rebound by Patterson.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Rubio, the pass to DeRozan. The dish now to Drummond, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Derrick Rose possesses a great skill set, ball handling, passing, and understanding of how to score. First rookie to ever win the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge.
Getting back to Rose, it's his extraordinary handle that allows him to get anywhere on the floor. Such confidence in the way he dribbles and drives, whether it's getting up in a position to set up a teammate, take it himself. He's the one very best at controlling that ball.
It's a great point. I mean, guys like D. Rose, Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Kyrie, they all have maximized that skill. I mean, the thing that separates him and puts him in that Russell Westbrook category is the pure physical strength. When healthy, he's able to play with it.
Now, Rubio, following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. The Warriors, number 1.
You know, shot blocking can sometimes be like a spark plug or an energy injection for the defense. Their home crowd really gets into it when they throw those shots out of there.
Here's Hazanya. He had 22 points in the win against Phoenix.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's DeRozan. Favors with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Gay. And again, no good by Golden State.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Feeds to Rose. He dishes it to Favors. His first shot coming late. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Williams gets the bucket.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here is Rose, following the basket by Derrick Williams. On the wing, Kobe to stop the run. Pelicans with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the feed to Patterson. Plays it up and banks it in. Patterson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Andre Drummond is a big guy. At the NBA Draft Combine, he measured 7 feet tall with a 7'7" wingspan. And he tipped the scales at 280 pounds. That's a super heavyweight, my friend.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Nikola Pekovic comes in for Bryant. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Rose. Fires for three, and that one's good. Beverley's got himself on the board with three there. New Orleans in the lead. And on the topic of Andre Drummond, Greg, there are a few guys in the league who combine his kind of size with the type of athleticism he possesses. Fast up and down the floor, quick.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Lasagna, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barbosa's checked in. And then for New Orleans, Turner's checked in for Andre Drummond. Scott comes in for Patrick Patterson. And McLemore's subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Rubio penetrating. That one off the back iron and out.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Dishes it to Turner. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Nikola Pekovic. The Pelicans have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And that one falls for Turner. Some changes for Golden State. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Favors. And Tayshaun Prince subbed in for Lasagna. And New Orleans also making a change. Dellavedova's checked in.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Barbosa gets the bucket.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here's Dellavedova. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
The Pelicans trail. Scott with a screen on Beverley. Off the screen. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Stolen by Beverley. Drops in the breakaway layup. Beverley's got 7 points.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Here's Dellavedova. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Now here is Barbosa, guarded by McLemore. 5 to shoot. Barbosa kicks to Pekovic, jacks up a 3, and that's Prince. That's on the assist from Pekovic. Pekovic has got 3 assists tonight.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
There's a screen. Here's Scott. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
And he gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass. Tayshaun Prince, one of the ultimate Velcro guys. I mean, he's been in the league a long time. The consummate pro, as detailed, steady, and unflappable as they come.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And back to Tayshaun Prince for a moment. So much big game experience, a championship in 04 with the Pistons. That has to rub off on a team when you have a guy like that around in the locker room, on the floor. He's seen it all.
You know, it's a great point. And
Joe Harris, checked in.
Practice or even in the locker room, his presence adds continuity. It's like having an extra coach looking out for the younger players.
Harris checked in for Golden State. Here's the screen. Dellavedova dishes to McLemore. Scott, good.
I wonder.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Warriors leading by 5.
Isn't it gonna be weird to have your last name Prince?
And Harris wide open.
People think it would be a Prince.
To come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
So I would
let's
think.
go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey,
like, imagine your first name's King.
With both a win and a loss against this team this season, Coach told me that the one key he wants his team to keep in mind is to play
Don't ask you
loose
your
on the
name, and
offensive
you're like,
end.
my name's
In our
King.
loss, we were much
Ask
too
you your
slow,
name,
and we
not your
the
title.
offensive end each trip down. I just want them to play a little bit more free. Let's see if the extra freedom is the key to their success, guys.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. The early game plan centered around their offense, it sounds like.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's the right approach for this game. I mean, if they can get off to a good
6.
start offensively, everything else should come together.
Well, what happens if they don't get off to a fast start? I mean, they'll be scrambling looking for answers. We'll see if that approach works for them.
Turner with a screen on Beverly. Here's Williams. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Beverly with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points.
They're covering Joe Harris. Even though he's a rookie, I think, in this game.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Not even established himself as a shooter.
Dellavedova. And the officials call over the back. A little
Personal foul.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Dishes it to McCallum. Fires it up. No good off the front iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Up by 6 at the end of the first.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Warriors on top, leading by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And power forward Patrick Patterson, getting better every season. He said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro. Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
Yep, Velcro Valutility, I call him, the kind of guy who his teammates just love. I mean, they know he's always going to have their back, and he's always going to work hard. He's going to do what he's supposed to do and be where he's supposed to be and do it when he's supposed to do it.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Rudy Gay is out there with Evans. Then there's Favors. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Bryant in at the 2. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And guys, Andre Drummond has made quite an impression in the early stages of his career. Clark, you were just talking about that. Greg, I don't think anyone felt he would have such an impact this fast.
Yeah, I mean, he's already a mountain of a man among boys. I mean, it's hard to believe when you look at this guy out there. He's only 22 years old.
There's Rose with the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded him inside.
Patterson can't get it to go.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Favors passes to Kobe. Outside Rose. This one for three. DeRozan with the rebound.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And Rubio kicks to DeRozan. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Outside Bryant. Stolen by Rubio. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. Hezonja, he's checked in for Golden State.
That's the stupidest thing in this game, where you just run into someone with the ball and they bounce off their knees. That should be, I don't know, like a blocking foul, because you don't have to run the dribble.
Rubio dishes to Drummond. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
Like, I can't do that.
10 points here for Drummond.
Or I get called for a blocking foul, but it just seems like the refs don't call fouls when they don't want to. Just to make it interesting.
And stolen by Drummond. Patterson passes to Rubio. And McLemore kicks to Patterson. Drummond a screen. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Great job of utilizing that
just
screen
weird.
and finding space.
That's just my theory kind of thing, you know.
Rose passes to Hezonja.
Someone open.
Tries to save it, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Rose with the ball. Now defended by McLemore.
Nothing's going in.
State. The Pelicans have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Rosen dishes to Patterson. Outside DeRozan. Back to Patterson. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Drummond and the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And the Warriors making a change here. Pekovic is checked in. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And McLemore kicks to Rubio. Drummond sets the screen for Rubio. Down low. Great D that time from Pekovic. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Here's McLemore. And it's Drummond missing. Warriors have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. From deep, Rose. There's the bucket. Good. Rose has got 8 points.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Drummond with a screen on game. And it's DeRozan missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Hezonja. Off target from outside.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Rose passes to Hezonja. And Favors kicks to Gay. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
And no doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Gay against DeRozan. Looking to end the run. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. DeRozan's got 6 points.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Outside Rose. No good on the three.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And McLemore kicks to Rubio. He feeds it to Patterson. Pulls it from the elbow. And the rejection by Favors. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. Patrick Beverley's checked in for Derrick Rose.
Patrick Beverley.
Here's Drummond. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game. And let's take a moment to look at some stats for Favors. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. First in blocks, third in rebounding, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
Boy, and he's been a human highlight reel all season. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now. Drummond having a terrific game. 8 rebounds, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
The drive by Rubio. Here's Patterson. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
It's Gay with the drive. You look at him physically, and Rudy Gay is the complete package at the small forward spot. Nothing holding him back.
You know, Kevin, he comes in at 6'8", has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic ability with the speed to go with that for a player of his height. He is a true talent.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for New Orleans. Williams kicks to Scott. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And with Rudy Gay, the physical part of the game has never been a problem with him. As great a physical player as any other small forward in the league, his one drawback is he can get in his own head at times and not play to his strengths.
Here's Dellavedova, defended by Beverley. Williams dishes to Dellavedova. It's hauled in by Beverley. Warriors leading by 7.
And no doubt a lot of players can get in their own head, like Gay does at times. He does so much on the floor, it is odd when he vanishes for stretches of the game. On pure talent, he has few peers in the league.
Turner with a screen on Beverley. Dellavedova kicks to Turner. And the rejection by Favors. Dellavedova, soft touch off the glass. Dellavedova's got 6 points.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
Yeah, but they've got to find a way to convert those extra possessions into points if they're going to come back in this one.
Williams kicks to Dellavedova. DeRozan passes to Turner. It's deflected. They get it back, and they get it back. Back to Scott. Goes up again. The shot is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And Favors kicks to Beverley. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Beverley's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. Outside Williams. Scott inside. He's covered by Favors. Williams for three. And it's Gay with the rebound. Here's Golden State. They're on a 19-6 run. Three-pointer. Another three for Golden State.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And guys, you see how Rudy Gay just exploded last season in the second half. I mean, I think he felt at ease in George Karl's system. And I think that's one reason why you're starting to see just how good Rudy Gay can be.
Different look here for the Warriors. Olenek, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Evans comes in for Derrick Favors. Harris is checked in for Rudy Gay. And it's Barbosa in for Hezonja. Pelicans trail by 13.
And
for a long time, critics have gotten on Gay for his lack of efficiency, but he quieted some of those voices, Clark, last year with his play instead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, across the board, he made nice improvements, not only in his scoring, but also his ability to create shots for others.
And it's Beverly.
Why is he just sitting there? Like, I have AI, so they're not playing.
Gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. There's the screen.
Feels like they're doing the bare minimum effort to play.
And Evans pulls it down.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand
They're inconsistent.
that basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not
If I had
sure
consistent playing AIs, this game would be a lot easier.
Terrible shot.
And he gets it to go.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Turner.
I made a great choice subbing him in. Turning probably on the bench.
Turner's got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Ryan is checked in for Patrick Beverly. New Orleans moving the ball around. That's good. 8 points for Miles Turner.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's Olenek. Off target from outside.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt.
Olenek is inconsistent in the paint. He's only can make twos.
Here's Dellavedova, and
so they barely shoot with him.
On the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
He's going to have to shoot twos.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned
he can make those.
Free throws.
And let's
threes.
Take guys on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in
1
sync
minute
here, all
left.
on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
Pelicans trail by
You're going to run down. You have a whole shot clock to use.
Rosen dishes to Dellavedova. Right side Turner. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Turner's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Here's Barbosa. He's got 6, just 3 to shoot. Here's Evans. No good on the shot.
I don't know why he's even out here. He can't shoot.
Dellavedova kicks to DeRozan.
I didn't want to pass him either.
Misses the layup.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors lead by 9. And time now to go courtside as we send you over Doris Burke from the side. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I've got Kobe Bryant. And Kobe, tell us what's working for you guys defensively right now.
Well, keeping them out of transition, really. I mean, that's really been the big key this half.
Kobe, we appreciate the time. Gentlemen, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. Rudy Gay has been getting it done. He had 18 points and 2 rebounds. His opening period tonight, right on par with his performance last game out, which was outstanding. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
Kenny, let's get your opinion on New Orleans.
Well, they just didn't produce enough offense. I don't know if it's because they were expending so much energy on the defensive end, but clearly they have to take a look at this. What plays are we calling? And how can we improve that? And they have to do it fast, because if they don't, this game is going to run away from them.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And now the third quarter about to get going.
Boy, what a great game for Gay. He has 18
That's a lie,
points,
bro.
and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
It doesn't matter if it's
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Derrick Williams. Andre Drummond is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Rubio in at the point.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Passes it to Hazanya from outside the arc. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Hazanya's got 9.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
And he gets it to go. 14 points here for Drummond.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Rose passes to Hazanya. Back to Rose. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Bryant missing. Pelicans trail by 8. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. The drive by Rubio.
And of course it just bounces in even though the hand was right in front of him.
Rubio's got his first points of the game.
Perfect screen there. Set him up
Nope.
with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid.
Good box
but you also
out.
have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as
Are
he
you
could have.
blind?
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
DeRozan against Bryant. It's DeRozan with the drive, and he gets it to go. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight.
Come on.
The interior. They've got to offer more resistance.
Get him. Be on defense. Let's go.
Drummond working against Favors.
And of course, all he does is just calm down all the way down there.
Third bucket in a row from
Okay,
the paint.
you know
This
what?
defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more.
He does it too.
You just cannot allow
Taste your own medicine.
to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
Aw, call timeout because you're scared of your own medicine.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances. A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And there was a question of whether or not Derrick Rose would be able to get back to his former self. At times last season, you could see him back in that MVP form.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Rose. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Great D. He picked it off and took it all the way for the solo finish.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. And with Rose again, he showed flashes last season of his level of play, Clark, before the injury.
Yeah, exactly. And you hate to see any player go down with injuries, especially a talent like Derrick Rose. He still needs to show that he can regain that high level of NBA play for an entire season. I think that's just a matter of time, Kevin.
Lasagna's shot is off.
Well, you know, that's one thing they've been doing extremely well, corralling those Karens.
Yeah, that's about the only thing, because not a whole lot else going right for him thus far.
DeRozan against Kobe. Shot clock at 6. DeRozan dishes to Drummond. Unloads from 13. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Golden State. And a change for the Pelicans. Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Derrick Williams. Warriors leading by 9. Outside Rose, right wing. Here's Lasagna, and it's sent back by Drummond. And he lobs it up. And Patterson kicks to McLemore. Pass to Patterson. In the corner, it's McLemore. Back to Patterson. Rubio outside. 4 on the shot clock. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And here's Rose. He's got 11. Down low. Here's Lasagna. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Ooh, tough layup with the guy right on him. He can be a hard player to handle at times.
Patterson passes to Rubio. Puts it up from 17. New Orleans moving it around. Hits it from three-point range. Rubio's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Pass to Lasagna. Back to Rose. It's Gay on the way. Goes up the baseline. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Rubio's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Patterson, the screen. The drive by Rubio. Can't capitalize on the good pick. Warriors leading by 6. Rose kicks to Gay. And there's the pass to Lasagna. Buries it from three-point range. Lasagna's got 14 points for the game.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Rubio dishes to Patterson. Drummond passes to Rubio. Back to Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 18 points for him.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Lasagna. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 6 assists in the game. Rose against Rubio. Drummond a screen. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Lasagna. And it's McCallum in for Derrick Rose. And a change for the Pelicans. Turner's checked in for Patterson. Kicks it out to Gay. That's short off the rim. Pelicans trail by 10. Turner with a screen for Rubio. At the top of the key, Turner. McLemore inside the line. And it's New Orleans scoring again. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. From deep. And it's Beverly missing. The Pelicans shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Kicks to Drummond. And he dunks it down.
Whoa. That'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. They trail by 6. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Pekovic. And DeRozan kicks to Drummond. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Favors. The drive by Gay. McCallum dishes to Favors. Beverly against Rubio. Here's Pekovic. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Pekovic has got his first 2 points. Pelicans trail by 8. Now, here's Rubio. He's got 7. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And the Warriors making a change here. Barbosa's checked in. Scotty's checked in for the Pelicans. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Ricky Rubio Clark, one of the most highly anticipated international players in recent memory to come into the NBA.
Yeah, he's got an awful lot of flash and substance to his game, and after much haggling and negotiating, he was finally allowed to join the Minnesota Timberwolves in 2011.
From deep, McLemore. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got assist number 5 here tonight. Barbosa's shot is off.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
And here are the Pelicans now. It's a 1-point game. Now the dish to McLemore. Shot clock at 6. For the lead. Misses off the left iron.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Now here's Beverly. He's tightly guarded. Here's Pekovic. And he makes good on the layup. Pekovic has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
The drive by Rubio. Here's Turner. He kicks to Dellavedova. Turner with a screen on Barbosa. Shot off the pick. Here's Scott. Here's Turner, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And now let's bring up the numbers and show you the point guards with the highest assist rate over the past month. Derrick Rose is second. And, of course, Ricky Rubio.
And obviously assists are the name of the game at the point guard position. And that's not lost on these guys. It's all about making their teammates better.
I agree. I mean, their vision, their unselfishness, the connection they have with their teammates. It really adds up to a real wealth of understanding of what to do out there, and it makes them a special group.
And the Warriors making a change here. Ryan's checked in. And that one is stuffed right through.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
it's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Warriors leading by 4. .122 left in the third quarter of the game. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Scott. Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Gay. Feeds to McLemore. Beyond the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And that's now 8 points for Ben McLemore.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Favors. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And, guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Kobe attacking. That one goes. Count. Bryant's got 6 points.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Dellavedova kicks to Scott. Here's McLemore. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. McLemore's got 10 points here in the second half. Outside Bryant. Gay kicks to Bryant. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Oh, what a monster shot to close out the third. They've taken the lead going into the final quarter.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Warriors on top, up by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The Warriors leading. Rudy Gay is out there with Bryant. And it's Rose. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Hezonja in at the 5. Home in the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by DeRozan. A pull-up. And Patterson kicks to DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
A three-pointer is right on target. Hezonja's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors. Dellavedova the pass to Williams. He dishes it to Dellavedova. Patterson a screen on Rose. Dellavedova kicks to Patterson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And what Patrick Patterson gives you guys is solid all-around play. He can help you in a lot of areas. High basketball IQ, high character, understands his role, knows his limitations, and stays within himself.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And going back to Patterson for just a moment, he's been lauded for his mature approach. Ever since high school in West Virginia, he was involved in a highly publicized recruiting battle between Florida and Kentucky, ultimately choosing the latter.
Yeah, and you know, the part of his game, Kevin, that he's really worked on is his ability to face up and shoot. Really starting to evolve into a guy that can space the floor, that space four. And when he's hitting that jumper at a high percentage, I think his value to the team goes up exponentially. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball. And we've seen that tonight as well.
And Rubio kicks to Patterson. Off target with his 3.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Rubio with it. Barbosa picks him up. Williams dishes to Drummond. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Misses from short range. Barbosa passes to Gay. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And DeRozan kicks to Rubio to the inside. Patterson. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Patterson's got 4 this quarter.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
And Rubio kicks to Williams. The drive by Rubio. Here's Patterson. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
And Ricky Rubio, one of the youngest international basketball stars ever. We started hearing about him in the U.S. back when he was 16. And even then, powerful teams in Europe were all vying for his services.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
And going back to Rubio, Clark, his natural instincts in every phase of the game, as Greg was just talking about, are really second to none. In 06, he led Spain to a championship, registering 3 triple-doubles and 1 quadruple-double. Wow.
And despite those gaudy numbers, you just never know with an international star if, in fact, his game will translate to the NBA. Rubio's game obviously has.
Patterson, the screen. And it's DeRozan missing.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Rubio with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. The putback, and it's Drummond with the jam. And the Pelicans lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Right side, DeRozan. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That free throw, no good.
Boy, it's been a nightmare at the line for him. He keeps finding himself back at that free throw line over and over again. Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip now.
Outside, Kobe. And there's the feed to Favors. Out to Kobe. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Lasagna's shot is off.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look. And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And he gets it to go.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Rose against Rubio. To the paint. Here's Drummond. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Drummond's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Pelicans. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Offensive rebound. Rose. Goes up again. Favors can't get it to go.
Well, he won't miss many of those. especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Scooped up. Here's DeRozan, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
2 shots, gentlemen.
Thing about DeMar DeRozan, he came into the league fairly unpolished, struggled to handle the ball, created then his own shot, and but sometimes he would create for others too.
Yeah.
But he's settled down. You can see the growth.
Yeah, and that's the one thing. You could see the physical talent was there in terms of him playing the 2. The question was, could he make the commitment mentally to become a great player? Well, from what he's done the last few years, I would have to say he's definitely been able to do that.
Drummond sets the screen for Rubio. Clock at 4. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Warriors trail by 6.
And, you know, getting back to DeRozan, he's put a spit shine on his offense. Over the past 2 seasons, averaged over 20 points a game, was also good for 3 or 4 assists, showing everybody how work ethic can overcome unrefined skills.
Here's Beverly. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
And so it's New Orleans with it.
And, you know, for DeMar DeRozan, scary to think that he's still scratching the surface of his potential. Made his first All-Star appearance in 2014. Was a little dinged up last year, but still very effective. No doubt he's the real deal.
Outside Bryant. Over in the corner, Beverly takes the 3. Pelicans with the rebound.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, the effort and the aggression really favors them thus far. They've completely dominated the backboard. And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And GA, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Patterson, the screen. And it's Rubio penetrating, and Golden State gets called for the foul.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Clock at 6. Drummond in the post. The layup missed.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Last season, Kobe, with some thoughts on the development of U.S. players last season, felt that the AAU system, Clark, was problematic.
And I would not disagree specifically in this regard. Too much focus on playing games and winning versus skill development.
Rubio against Beverly. Rubio dishes to DeRozan. He feeds it to Drummond from 7. Drained for 2 points. Drummond's got 13 points now in the quarter. Warriors trail by 6. Left side, Kobe. Let's go. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
DeRozan with it. Picked up by Bryant. And Rubio kicks to Drummond. The shot, no good. And Golden State will come the other way.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
Here's Patterson. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Gay passes to Favors. The rebound by Patterson. Pelicans leading by 6. And it's DeRozan at the elbow. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Favors with a screen on Williams. Goes up off the pick, and then Favors with the dunk.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Rubio against Beverly. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Patterson. Shoots off the step back. And it's denied. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Derrick Rose is checked in for Patrick Beverly.
Derrick Rose.
.143 left in the 4th quarter. Rubio with a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Rose kicks to Gay. Pass to Hazania. Golden State moving it around. Good. Now just a 4-point Pelican lead.
You know what? They may have to start spraying it around, guys. Just not shooting it well here in the 4th.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're in front by 4. 124 left here in the 4th quarter. .124 left in the 4th quarter. Rosen dishes to Rubio. Back to DeRozan. It's tipped. Now the Warriors moving it up and stolen by Patterson. DeRozan's shot is good. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
To the middle, stolen by Gay. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Rudy Gay is on like he is now. There's not a whole lot you can do about it.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Switching Rose for...
Rubio the pass to DeRozan. Dishes to Williams. Rubio outside. Here's Patterson. Misses the 3. And they're in position to take the lead.
You know what? A bucket here would mean a bunch at this stage of the game. That's an example.
Come on.
Testing the shot and corralling the board. That's really all you can ask of a guy at that end of the floor.
It doesn't do anything. I'm pressing the button.
Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 2. 6 seconds left in the game. Six seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Hazania to take the lead. Misses the 3. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Ricky, what was working tonight for the team's offense?
Yeah, we started getting very slow. We can't start like that. But after that, we just get shots and we make the shots. And we make the shots, we're a good team.
No doubt about that, Ricky. Thanks for the time. Guys?
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Andre Drummond. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
Well, his ability to get into the paint, get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
Well, Andre Drummond asserted himself in a big way in this game. He is a terrifying presence, and tonight he was fully motivated and engaged. His rebounding on both ends of the court has always been sensational. The man was just a monster in the paint.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flagrant foul. Your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless. Say it now. You slacking in goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage. I'm back on the road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
Alright, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And you have any questions, concerns, any tips on... I need some help. I have a question. Do you guys have any tips on how to control anger? It would be really helpful. And also, any questions, concerns, tips, suggestions would be really... in general, which would be really helpful. And I really appreciate it. Down in the comment section, just leave them down below. Share them with friends and family, because I would really appreciate that. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Turn your post notifications so you can be aware when I'm streaming and posting videos. And most importantly, have a great rest of your day. Stay healthy. Learn self-control, trust me. Learn it early. Even if you are old, learn self-control, trust me. For yourself, most importantly. Don't do it for someone else. Do it for yourself. Have a great rest of your day, youngsters. Peace out.